Ever heard of a Sigma male? It's a term that's a bit of a mystery, something people talk about quietly. He's a puzzle, often misunderstood. People like to put everyone in a box, and they often see the Sigma male as a loner, but that's not really who he is. The Sigma male is often seen as an enigma, a person who doesn't fit into the traditional social hierarchies. Unlike the alpha male, who thrives on dominance and leadership, or the beta male, who is more submissive and cooperative, the Sigma male operates on a different wavelength altogether. He is self-sufficient, independent, and often prefers solitude over social interactions. This doesn't mean he is antisocial or awkward. Rather, he finds strength and clarity in his own company. The Sigma male is a thinker, a strategist, someone who observes the world from a distance and makes calculated moves. He doesn't seek validation from others and is often content with his own thoughts and pursuits. People often mistake his independence for aloofness or arrogance, but in reality, he values his freedom and autonomy above all else. He doesn't conform to societal expectations and is not afraid to walk his own path. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at what makes a Sigma male. We'll explore why people get him wrong, thinking he's awkward just because he likes being alone. Get ready to go deeper to see what really motivates him. The Sigma male is not just a loner, he is a complex individual with a rich inner life. He is often highly intelligent, creative and resourceful. He may have a small circle of close friends, but he values quality over quantity in his relationships. We'll explore why people get him wrong, thinking he's awkward just because he likes being alone. He's not driven by the need to fit in or be accepted by society. Instead, he follows his own set of rules and principles. Get ready to go deeper to see what really motivates him. This isn't about praising being alone, but about understanding individuality. It's about seeing the good in people who don't fit neatly into categories. The Sigma male, in his quiet way, teaches us something important. Real strength isn't about following the crowd, but about being yourself. He shows us that it's okay to be different, to carve out your own path, and to find fulfillment in your own way. So as we delve into the world of the Sigma male, let's keep an open mind and appreciate the unique qualities that make him who he is. Let's celebrate individuality and the courage it takes to stand alone. The Sigma male, in his quiet way, teaches us something important. Real strength isn't about following the crowd, but about being yourself. He shows us that it's okay to be different, to carve out your own path and to find fulfillment in your own way. The Sigma male isn't the loudest guy in the room, and he doesn't need to be the boss. He's quietly confident, strong inside, without needing anyone to tell him he is. He depends on himself and does things his own way. He's always thinking, learning, and figuring things out. Because he's always thinking, some people think he's distant, but he's just a deep thinker. He has his own goals and works hard to reach them. He doesn't need praise from others. His motivation comes from inside. This might make him seem like he doesn't care what others think, but he's just sure of himself. The Sigma male is comfortable with who he is. He likes being different and doesn't worry about fitting in. This makes him quietly confident, which can be both attractive and a little intimidating. People like things to be predictable. They find comfort in routines and familiar patterns. This extends to how they perceive others around them. They like to put people into groups and label them. It makes the world easier to understand when everyone fits into a neat category. If you don't fit in a group, people don't always understand you. They might see you as an outsider or someone who doesn't belong. The Sigma male, who likes being independent and doesn't care about social status, is often misunderstood. He values his freedom and autonomy above all else. Because he likes being alone, people sometimes think he doesn't like people at all. This isn't true. He simply prefers solitude to the noise and chaos of social interactions. In a world where being outgoing is seen as good, the Sigma male's quietness can seem like he's unfriendly or even stuck up. Society often equates extroversion with success and likability. He doesn't care about being popular, which adds to the confusion. Popularity and social validation are not his goals. He finds fulfillment in his own pursuits. The Sigma male doesn't want to be in charge, and he doesn't want to be told what to do. He values his independence and prefers to carve his own path. This independent attitude can be seen as a problem by people who like having control. They might view his reluctance to conform as a challenge to their authority. So people often call the Sigma male a loner, which is too simple a description for someone so complex. His choice to be alone is a deliberate one, driven by a desire for self-discovery and personal growth. The Sigma male is often deeply introspective, spending time alone to reflect and engage in creative pursuits. This solitude is not a sign of loneliness, but a testament to his rich inner life. While society may misinterpret his actions, the Sigma male remains true to himself. He understands that his path is unique and doesn't seek validation from others. In the end, the Sigma male's journey is one of self-discovery and authenticity. He embraces his individuality and finds strength in his solitude, knowing that true understanding comes from within. The Sigma male knows that real friendships are special. He understands that these connections are not just about having someone to hang out with, but about having someone who truly understands and supports you. He doesn't waste time on small talk. For him, conversations need to have depth and meaning. He prefers to discuss ideas, dreams, and philosophies rather than the weather or the latest gossip. Instead, he builds strong relationships with a few close friends. These are the people he can count on, the ones who will be there through thick and thin. This isn't because he's antisocial, but because he values quality over quantity. He believes that having a few meaningful relationships is far more fulfilling than having many superficial ones. He likes people who are real and who make him think. He seeks out those who challenge his perspectives and help him grow as a person. He likes deep conversations about important things. Whether it's about life, the universe, or personal growth, he finds joy in exploring these topics with like-minded individuals. The Sigma male knows that real friendships mean being open with each other. He understands that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. He's willing to share his feelings with people he trusts. He knows that this openness fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding. These kinds of friendships are hard to find, which is why he's careful about who he spends time with. He doesn't let just anyone into his inner circle. He likes being alone, not because he's afraid of closeness, but because he values it so much. Solitude allows him to reflect and recharge. He knows that time alone is important for thinking and growing. It's during these moments of solitude that he gains clarity and insight. Being alone helps him recharge so he can face the world on his own terms. It gives him the strength to maintain his independence and stay true to himself. Throughout history, there have been people who stand out, not just for what they've done, but for who they are. These are the Sigma males. They do things their own way, even if it's not what everyone else is doing. Think of people like Nikola Tesla or Elon Musk. They're not just successful, it's how they approach life and challenges that makes them different. They're not loners because they want to be, but because they have to be. Their independence is what makes them special. So, the next time you meet someone who doesn't fit in, remember, they might just be a Sigma male, quietly changing the world. It's important to understand that Sigma males aren't better or worse than anyone else. They're just different. Their strengths are their independence, self-reliance, and their unique way of seeing the world. For Sigma males, being real isn't a choice, it's just who they are. They value real friendships and being true to themselves over fitting in. This often makes them stand out, but it's also what makes them special. It's important to remember that being different is a good thing. Sigma males show us that there's strength in being yourself, even if it means being alone sometimes. Their ability to be happy outside the usual social rules shows how strong they are inside. In the end, it's not about labeling people. It's about understanding and appreciating the different ways people live their lives. By looking past labels, we can all understand and connect with each other better. We already know that you have found value in this video because of you making it to the end. Show us your support by liking this video and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.